Hello, everyone. Rusty Pepper from the Y Marketing Podcast. I'm excited to share that my guest this week is Peter Horst. Peter's the former CMO of Hershey's and Capital One. He's a Forbes contributor, keynote speaker, board director and advisor, French horn player, and if that's not enough, he's also a best-selling author of the book titled Marketing in the Hashtag Fake News Era. So here's a clip from my interview with Peter about how he came up with the idea for his book in the first place.
It was interesting. It was early on in my sort of wearing my new hat, and I was speaking at conferences, and I had one coming up, and I was noticing this phenomenon. This is kind of right after the presidential election, of one brand after another getting into some real hot water for different reasons. You know, early on it was Nordstrom getting called out by the president for dropping Ivanka's shoes. Then it was Budweiser getting called out for their Super Bowl ad that seemed to be an anti-Trump ad, even though it was just a founder story. Under Armour CEO getting flack for things he said about Trump. So it just struck me that there's, among all the other new and crazy things going on in the environment, it's creating a really challenging, interesting new set of dynamics for brands. How do you navigate this? And so I gave a talk about marketing in the Trump era, as I called it then.
Okay.
And then as time went on, on to the next conference, what do you want to talk about? Well, we could talk about digital transformation or iconic brands or marketing the Trump era. Ooh, do that one. So, about the sixth or seventh time I did it, I said, there's really something here. And the more I talked to CMOs who I knew who had been through some of these challenges, they would say, oh, wow, I'm really glad you're digging into this. This is a real thing. Let me know what you find out, but please don't mention my name, right? There was such a fear and anxiety about, I think early on everyone was afraid of a presidential tweet. And then I think it just became a generalized fear of, I just don't want to stick out of the weeds. I don't want to say anything or, expose a vulnerability or just keep me out. So something that's important, but fraught with anxiety, causing people to seek anonymity. I said, you know what, there really is something there.
So to hear the rest of my interview with Peter, and if we were able to convince him to play a few songs on his French horn, make sure to tune in to the Y Marketing Podcast. You'll be really glad you did.